Question 19. A farmer has a field in the shape of a semicircle of diameter 50 meters. Here it is. The farmer asks Jim to build a fence around the edge of the field. Jim tells him how much it will cost. So it will be £29.86 per metre of fence plus £180 for each day's work, okay? And Jim takes 3 days to build the fence. Work out the total cost. This question has 5 marks, so it's really important you show as much of your workings as you can to give the examiner every opportunity to give you credit if you don't get the right answer. So we want to work out the length of this half semicircle here. One of the formulas you should walk into the exam knowing is that for the circumference of a circle, which is the distance around the edge, the formula is pi times diameter. So in this case it would be pi times 50, because this diameter is 50 meters here. And just for now I'm going to leave it as 50 pi. If you do the sum on your calculator, it will probably give you the answer as 50 pi. That is an exact answer. What I don't want to do at the moment is start rounding, because I'll bring a little bit of error in, which may make a difference at the end. So if this was a full circle, the circumference would be 50 pi. The question says, and we can see it's a semicircle, so I only want half of this. So if I do 50 pi divided by 2, I'm going to get 25 pi. So 25 times just over 3, just over 75 meters for this part of the circle here. Don't forget, I've got to add on this 50 meters here, the base of the semicircle. So I'm going to write up here the total edge will be, I'm going to put it in brackets, 25 pi, because that's the length of the curved part, plus 50, because that's the length of the straight part of the field. And the units here are meters. And I'm going to multiply that by £29.86, because each metre is going to cost me £29.86. This is 25 pi metres, or just over 75 metres. This is 50 metres, and each one of those is going to cost me £29.86 for Jim to build the fence. So now I pick up my calculator, and that comes to £3,838.20 if I round to 2 decimal places. I've also got to add on here £180 for each day's work, and it takes 3 days. So onto that £3,838.20 I've got to add on 180 3 times. So the grand total will be £4,378.20. Within the mark scheme there will be a range of values used, because it will accept that you might not have rounded this number here, the £3,838.20. You could have gone to 4 or 5 decimal places here, and you could have rounded in here earlier. So there will be a range of values that will be accepted, but my advice is don't start rounding until you have to. Don't forget, if you find these videos useful, please subscribe.